Hi, I was almost done with this video and then I had to look something up and I was like almost done. So I'm just gonna breeze through it and then be done. So I have my new to me's, my rewatches, and then TV. And I watched 31 new to me because 31 new days in a month, in March. So, and I watched 18 new to me, maybe 18 rewatches, and then 2 shows. Finished one show in March, February, and I finished another show yesterday that had it in March. So there we go. Okay, so I watched Barbershop. That's the first thing I watched in March, and I liked it a lot. Millionaires, that it was okay. Heartbeat, I thought was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. Blushing Brides, I didn't really like it very much. Ski Patrol, I enjoyed. Junior Prom, I did not like. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, with Angelina Jolie, I really enjoyed it, and I put it on my wish list on Amazon to buy at some point. Going shopping, I thought was okay. Drop Dead Fred, I loved so much, and it's on my wish list on Amazon to buy. Life or Something Like It, I thought was fine. Edie and Penn, I enjoyed it. Bewitched with Will Ferrell and Nicole Kidman. I know people hate this movie, but I thought it was fun. But I also haven't seen Bewitched, so maybe if I see the show, my opinion will change. But as of right now, I liked it. Born in East LA with Cheech Marin, I enjoyed it very much. I don't remember it, so I'm not gonna dwell on it because I don't remember the movie. That means telling me I didn't like it. And then I watched Maggie's Plan with Ethan Hawke and Greta Gerwig, and I enjoyed it very much. It Happened to You, I really enjoyed. All American Code, I did not like. Topper with Cary Grant, I really enjoyed. Pandemonium, I did not like. Carpool, I did not like. Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse, I really enjoyed that movie. The Camp with Amy Sedaris, the movie. I haven't seen the show yet, but I enjoyed the movie and I do want to see the show. A show they've been wanting to see forever. So hopefully I'll get to do that soon. I watched Up on the Barbie with Cheech Marin, and I thought it was okay. I watched See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder, and I really enjoyed that movie. And then I watched Unbeatable Harold. I didn't like it. Ballet Shoes with Emma Roberts. I enjoyed it. Not Emma Roberts, Emma Watson. And I really enjoyed it. Finding Ms. Right. I didn't like it at all. Urban Legend. I had a lot of fun with it, and it's on my wish list, so I want that movie. Dream for an Insomniac has Jennifer Aniston, and I didn't like it. Nothing But Trouble has John Candy, Demi Moore. I know a lot of other people that I don't really seem to remember right now. But I really did enjoy it. And then Who's Harry Crumb with John Candy, and I thought it was okay. And now for the rewatches that I messed up. So I need to. Okay. I watched Practical Magic. Then I watched Mary Poppins. And then I watched. Where is it? Thumbelina. This is a movie people don't seem to like, and I don't know why. I think it's a pretty. Actually, this is wrong. Wrong order. Okay. The Nub and Broomsticks, which is very Mary Poppins coded. But it has David Doblinson and in both, and I like him in both. But this one also has Anna Lansbury. She's a witch. Mary Poppins is, I guess, not technically a witch, but she does have, special abilities. But a lot of people don't like this movie very much, but I love it. It's one of my all-time favorite childhood films. Makes me really happy when I watch it. So, Banana Sticks. And then I watched Thumbelina. And again, a lot of people don't seem to like this either, and I don't know why. I love the animation and the music and everything, so you need to upgrade it. I didn't know it was on Blu-ray, and I found out it's on Blu-ray, and I need it on Blu-ray. That's a must for me, so one of these days I'll upgrade it. But I don't think it has this cover, and I don't know why, because this is great cover. But yeah, Thumbelina. And then Emperor's New Groove, which is one of the funniest movies ever made, animation or not. I think it's hilarious. And then let's see. Oh, and then I watched My Girl, which is one of the saddest movies ever made, but it's also a beautiful story. And it usually makes you cry, but it didn't make you cry this time. I think I just watched it too much. I know I'm broken inside from the about the situation at the end, but it's great. And then I watched Land Before Time, which is another one that used to be cry. It did not make me cry this time, but it's so gorgeous. I need to rewatch it more. I used to watch this all the damn time when I was a kid, though. But yes, look, the animation is gorgeous. You can't really tell from the images, but this is actually, let's see, Steven Spielberg movie with George Lucas and Dan Bluth. Another crazy time. Love that. Love it, love it. Never Ending Story. Another childhood favorite of mine. Here we go. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. I watched this somewhere. I don't remember where. I watched it streaming somewhere. And then I bought it and I didn't watch it. It's been a few years, I would say, at this point. So I rewatched it finally. I need to rewatch it more. It is so good. Obviously, it's a cult classic. But it has to be on my rotation more. Because it's so good. Okay. And then Lisa Frankenstein. I rewatch it a lot. So obviously I love it. Bridge to Terabithia is another one that I watched. I believe it had to be Disney Plus, and I had Disney Plus. And I loved it, and then I bought it, and I didn't watch it again until this year, in March. And it is such a great kids movie. It's so good. Like, it's so much fun, but it's also really sad. And I don't think the acting is great because it is a kids movie, but I think it's such a great, fun movie. So, if you haven't seen it, I do recommend. Then it's the long trailer. I love Desi Arnaz, and I love him and Luce. Them are my special interest. So relationship is my special interest, and it is so funny, and it's beautiful. It looks beautiful on Blu-ray. And if you love, I recommend this movie very highly. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So yes. Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. These two kudos are my all-time favorite people on the planet. But this movie is hilarious, and it's sweet, and it's quotable, and everyone needs to see it at least once, I feel like. And then I watched Walk to Remember. And this is one I saw 5 times in the theater. I talked about it before. This is the movie I've seen it's still a record of the most times I ever watched a movie in the theater. And it didn't make me cry. You always used to make me cry, but it didn't do it this time. But it is so good. So good. And then, I watched Me and You're on the Dying Girl. I watched this, I don't even remember where I watched it the first time, but I watched it somewhere, and then I got it, and I watched it like a couple times, and then I stopped watching it. I don't even know why, but I rewatched it, and it definitely needs to be one that I rewatch more often. It's such an underrated movie, and I recommend it, so there's that as well. And then Past Lives, which I watched on Max. I got it on Blu-ray for Christmas or my birthday. I don't remember, and I didn't rewatch it until today. But I guess that's the good thing about owning movies, is that when you're in the mood, you can just be like, okay, now I want to watch this. I haven't seen it in a long time, but now I want to watch it, and you can watch it. So that's good. But it's such a heartbreaking movie. It's a beautiful movie. I'd recommend it. And then I watched My Feet Apart, which I talk about a lot, so don't talk about it anymore. And then last but not least, The City of Ghosts. When I had it on DVD, I watched it so much. It was one of my old, like, one of my most watched movies I have in my collection. The other movie that I've seen the most is Center Stage, but that I want to be watched probably today. But this movie, I don't think I recommend it because most people who watch it don't like it, and I don't need to hear anything negative about it. I've already read so many negative reviews about it, so. But Matt Dillon directed it, and it's interesting because there's a guy in this movie. It's Cambodia, and he died in 2022, and that makes me really sad because I really enjoyed him. His name was Siddhartha, but they called him Sid in the movie for a nickname. But the actor who played him died, and I didn't know that, and that made me really sad. But he wasn't an actor. He was a taxi driver, or not a, I don't know, what do we call it? Not really a taxi, but he, the guy that he rode a bike and you sit in it. I don't remember what it's called, but he was one of those people. I guess it would be a taxi, but with him, right? No, he doesn't. Yeah, he was on a bike, and you know what that's called? You can tell me. I don't remember, but he was that in real life, and he did it in the movie as well. But how he got in the movie was Matt Dillon went to Cambodia for vacation, and he met him. I don't remember where he met him, but he met him, and then when he came back to film the movie, he was looking for him all over the place because they wanted him to be in the movie with him. And they found him somewhere, and he fit him in his movie. And he was not supposed to have a speaking part. He was just supposed to be the guy that drove him around Cambodia, brought him around Cambodia. But then Sid started talking about his real life to Matt and the character in the movie, and then they were like, oh, well, now that he has spoken in the movie, we're gonna give him a bigger part. So they gave him a much bigger part, and he was really good in this movie, and he got some money. He got enough money to buy a farm, a working farm, and live off the land and live off his money with his family. And he lived a really, really good life after this movie was over. And according to his family, Matt Dillon and him, they remained friends until his death. So I like that. I like that story very much. But yeah, I love this movie very much. And and then I have 3 shows to talk about, because I didn't talk about one show in February that I watched in that I watched in February. My February wrap up, yeah. And it was Here's Lucy with Lucille Ball and her kids, and it was fun. And Gary Gordon. I thought it was really fun because there was Vivian Vance was in a few episodes. A lot of her friends were in episodes. A lot of really famous people were in them, and it was really fun to see all these old Hollywood stars. And yeah, and then I watched Ozzie and Harriet. I had to start it at the end of February because it's 14 seasons, and a lot of those seasons have 30 episodes or more, like 31, 30, like There was a lot of episodes per season. Because when I watched Knots Landing, and that was 14 seasons, and they also had episodes that were like, season had 30 episodes in them, and it was like, come on, man. But with Audrey and Harriet, at least it was faster because they're only like 22 minutes or something, so it didn't take as long, but it was still long. And then that's why I watched 18 rewatches. So I was done with Knots Landing, and I immediately went into Audrey and Harriet. 14 seasons and 14 seasons, and I was like, I need to watch so many movies in my collection. Like, I don't watch movies when I watch Udamies, and then I watch the show, because a lot of the time the shows are really long. So not Landing and Audrey and Harriet. So I just don't watch my own movies until I'm done with the show I'm watching. And so I watched 2 long shows, and I was like, I need to watch all of these movies. I didn't rewatch all 18 at the same time. Like Practical Magic and Mary Poppins at the very beginning. I bet some sticks. But then it went crazy, and I watched so many movies a day. So I just needed to do it because I was like, I have seen so many long shows. And then I finished the Carol Burnett show yesterday, and this isn't completely new to me. I've seen a lot of sketches, but there's 11 seasons. I haven't seen all those sketches. I haven't seen every single thing. But it was fun to see the sketches I have not seen. And I did not actually know that Tim Conway did not become a regular cast member until like season 8. And at that point, the show was almost over. So I didn't know that. But he was in a lot of seasons. I don't know why he wasn't a regular to begin with, but he wasn't. He didn't become a regular until Lyle left. And I actually didn't know that Lyle was on there that long. So that was interesting to learn. And Vicki Lawrence was only 18 years old when she started the show, and she was 29 when the show was over. And she had been married, and she got divorced, and then got remarried while on the show. And then she had 2 kids by the end of the show as well. Like, time is crazy. And one of her kids, her daughter, her oldest child, is the same birthday as me. So, love that. And then her son was born the year before the show was over. So another fun fact, I guess. And Vicki had the same birthday as one of my brothers, so that was a fun little trivia for me to find out. So that's it. I did it. I'm done. In the first movie, I talked about how as I was taking the movies out, their Funko Pops kept falling, and now I have them all standing again. And now I'm scared that when I put all the movies back, it's going to happen again. I'm going to have to. Not the end of the world, I'm aware, but it's still annoying to have to keep fixing them. But anyway, I'm going to watch some movies now, because again, I watched the Carol Burnett show. I finished it, and now I'm going to have a movie marathon today. I don't know what I'm going to watch exactly, but it's going to be fun. So let me know if you watched anything interesting this month or last month. And I'll see you at the end of this month for another wrap up. Goodbye.